Hey friends, I'm John, your carnivore teacher, and today we're talking about something near and dear to my heart. Your pets. Dogs, cats, animals. We love them. We live with them. They're our family. You already know I believe in eating species-appropriate food for humans. But what about our animals? Well, here's the truth. Science Diet and most commercial pet foods are ultra-processed garbage. And they're making our pets sick, fat, itchy, arthritic, and miserable. Just like processed food has wrecked human health, it's also destroying the health of our dogs and cats. Let's get into the details. Species-appropriate diets. What dogs and cats are meant to eat. Let's start with what they are. Carnivores. Cats are obligate carnivores. That means they must eat meat to survive. They cannot convert plant-based nutrients into usable forms. They need taurine and arachidonic acid and vitamin A and B12 directly from animal flesh. Without them, they go blind. They get heart disease and eventually die. Feeding cats plant-based kibble is abuse, plain and simple. Dogs are facultative carnivores. They can nibble on a few berries here and there, but they thrive on meat, bones, fat, and organs, not corn, wheat, and pea protein. Their ancestral diet, prey animals, raw bones, animal fat, muscle meat, liver. That's what our dog evolved to eat. Just like us, they don't need carbs to survive. So here's the truth about Science Diet and commercial pet food. Let's look at what's actually in most dog and cat food, even the so-called vet-approved brands like Science Diet, Royal Canine, Purina, Iams. Cornmeal, wheat gluten, soy, byproducts which can mean anything from feathers to tumors. Pea protein, lentils, synthetic vitamins to cover the lack of real nutrition, preservatives and flavor enhancers. And guess what? Most of it's cooked at high heat, oxidizing the fats, denaturing the proteins, and turning it into dead food, just like ultra-processed human food. Now let me ask you something. Would you feed your kids cereal with no meat every meal of every day for 10 years? Because that's exactly what people are doing with their pets. Kibble for breakfast, kibble for dinner, every single day. No wonder our pets are getting chronic allergies. Itchy skin, yeast infections, bad breath, arthritis, smelly gas, obesity, cancer. It's the same pattern we've seen in humans. Feed an animal garbage and you get sick animals. So what should dogs and cats be eating? Let's go back to nature. Wild cats and wild dogs don't raid wheat fields and bake biscuits. They hunt. They tear into flesh. They eat raw meat, bones, organs, and fat. That's how they stay lean, muscular, sharp, and full of energy. If you love your pet, and I know you do, it's time to start feeding them the way they were designed to eat. Here's what I recommend. For dogs, raw or gently cooked beef, chicken, turkey, or lamb. Raw meaty bones like duck necks, chicken backs, beef heart, liver, kidney, eggs, a little fish for omega-3. For cats, raw or cooked chicken thighs, beef, turkey, liver, and heart, a must for taurine. Salmon, sardines, bone broth, zero carbs, zero grains for cats. Transition slowly. If they've been on kibble their whole lives, start by mixing in meat with their current food and gradually phase out the junk. But what about vet-recommended foods? Let's talk about that. Most veterinarians get almost no nutritional training in vet school. And the little they do get, it's sponsored by Hill Science Diet and Royal Canine. That's like Coca-Cola teaching a nutrition course at Harvard. And many vet clinics sell these foods for profit. They get kickbacks and inventory bonuses. I've seen it in the vet's office. I'm not saying your vet is a bad person, but I am saying they're stuck in a system that's broken, just like human doctors are. If you want a healthy dog or cat, you have to think for yourself, just like we did with the carnivore diet. Here are my closing thoughts. Your dog and cat aren't meant to eat from a bag. They're not supposed to eat brown, crunchy pellets sprayed with flavoring. They're carnivores. They need meat, bones, fat, and organs, not wheat, soy, and sugar. You wouldn't thrive on cereal and seed oils. Why would your animal? Just like we've unplugged from the lies fed to us, it's time to unplug your pets from the same machine. Love them enough to feed them what they were born to eat. Healthy humans eat meat. Healthy dogs and cats eat meat. It's that simple. If you like this, like it, thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave me questions or comments, and I'll get back to you. Have a wonderful day.